the heart of any city or rural town, monetary lines are drawn. Why? Because it feels good to watch poor people suffer. It also feels good to blame the man, so it's easier to avoid responsibility. But what about the guy in between? The tasty cold cuts that make the sandwich more appetizing. The tap dancer slash butcher who wants to follow his dream to become an underground rapper. I am talking about Ajax Starglider, a middle-class black man that makes music from his heart and soul. We caught up with Ajax and his eccentric film director on the set of his new music video, Somewhere Else, which is a song that is very close to the heart.
The inspiration for Somewhere Else.
You know what? The concept really just lit a fire in my heart when I sat down with Ajax and he brought me this wonderful concept. And
when I was growing up, I had an aunt who lived in like this old cul-de-sac, and
he told me about his aunt and how she was she had some type of psychotic episodes.
We'd always come over and visit, and none of us kids wanted to stay over there because she was kind of crazy. She'd give us advice, but it was advice from like TV shows or cartoons or like movies and things like that.
Of the way that just comes out of her head, and I know it was a bad thing, but it really pushes my buttons. And
she eventually went crazy, and so the song is dedicated to her.
He told me this one story where he was actually at her house, and he went to go to the bathroom, and she was on the toilet eating shampoo and eating soap, and it reminded me of my childhood.
Never saw her again after a certain age.
It is a disease. It's a disease that just hurts people's lives and really makes them rock bottom.
That's where the inspiration comes from.
I wanted to be like the superhero flying down and come with me, follow me. Here's some encouragement for you. And that's why I got involved in that music video.
After Ajax stopped crying like a baby over his crazy dead aunt, he took a well-needed coffee break. Eventually, he put himself back together and managed to continue the interview about his unique music video.
Come on and dance with me to your own melody. I'm on a journey with the hurt of love.
When I was looking for a director for my music video, I was actually eating at Denny's and just kind of thinking of who I wanted to get. Couldn't think of anyone having a meal there, and this guy came up to me, and
I was walking across the window on Denny's, and I saw this nice looking black guy.
He looked like a homeless guy, kind of scrubby and like a lumberjack with the without the flannel.
He looked like he had money, so I walked up to him and I asked him for, do you have some money to give me?
Not very favorable to look at, not really nice, kind of short-tempered. So I gave him a couple bucks and in hopes that at least he'd be able to buy a meal. I mean, he had some dirty jeans on, and
it changed my whole perspective. It made me think that what the heck am I doing?
That's a wrap.
With my life.
It's a wrap.
Big long beard, and he looked like he'd had a rough time, and
I mean, I was desperate.
Came back the next week to have a meal there with some friends to keep thinking on who I was going to get to direct my video and throw out some ideas. We're kicking around some ideas and
Came up to him, I busted out my slideshow presentation. You know, it was a PowerPoint presentation. It was just things that I've been working on.
so he was a lot more excited to see me. And I told him, I said I didn't have any money at that point, but he wasn't excited about money.
I just wanted to be with him, to be next to his presence, because his aura just made me feel like I was something good. Like, I'm not a druggie. I'm good when I'm next to him. I'm a good person.
Told me I should take a look at his little slideshow that he put together, so I took a look at it, and it was a step above the home videos that usually come out. So I thought, hey, this guy's got some talent. I gotta use him.
He liked what I did. And from then on, you know, it's magic. Magic, baby.
We bought him a meal, and now he's my director.
And what a mediocre director he is.
But don't suck. Right. That's the whole thing.
From his cheap set of lights to his jerry-rigged duct-taped camera. This director had no future. I even questioned Ajax on his choice of directors, but he just said he was a little unorthodox.